Michigan's Jabrill Peppers is a no-brainer to put on the All-Decade Team. I think the hardest decision is really kind of to put him at what position on the All-Decade Team.
In this panel that we had to come up with this All-Decade Team, only 3 players in the Big Ten had more votes than Jabrill Peppers had. Jabrill Peppers had one of the highest amount of votes for safeties in the Big Ten in this decade, despite the fact he only played safety 1 year at Michigan. Jabrill Peppers had one of the highest amount of votes for a linebacker in the entire Big Ten in this decade, despite the fact he only played linebacker 1 year in his life.
So he just tries the middle, but he has brought down a loss of 1. Number 5, Jabrill Peppers is there from his linebacker spot to make the stop.
Jabrill Peppers was literally a do-it-all player. Wasn't anything on the football field he couldn't do. I'm sorry we didn't get to see him place kick, but I'm sure he could have performed that duty as well for the Michigan Wolverines. He was a tackler. He was a cover guy. He was a punt gunner. He was a return guy. He was a running back. He was a wide receiver. He could do everything. His versatility may have kept him from being considered one of the great individual players at specific positions, but taken as a whole, he was the best complete player probably that the Big Ten has seen in the decade.
I was just overly impressed by the fact that this cat was strong enough to play in the trenches, quick enough to play in the secondary, and then be able to go out on special teams and make guys miss.
Tremendous tackler, tremendous player, a real tough guy. But if you had to say what scared me the most about Jabrill Peppers was his punt return.
Jabrill Peppers turning on the speed, breaks a tackle, the cutback. Peppers headed for a touchdown.
I'm in charge of the punt team, so my first thoughts go to he's arguably the best punt returner we've ever gone against. And our whole, if you ever really studied what we did, we changed really everything we did in that game just to get more free releasers and get down the field, get them on the ground. I thought he could, I was worried he would win that game in the punt return.
Jabrill Peppers is one of those players that can do so much that as a defensive coordinator, you're trying to put him all over the place. And it really speaks to his knowledge of the game. One of the things that sticks to me is when Coach Harbaugh first got there, Jabrill had just gotten there as well. He could practice all day long. And the way he moved at the beginning of practice, and you watched him move at the end of practice, his energy level and excitement level was so high. I thought the team really fed off what he was able to do.
When we talk to opposing coaches, Jabrill Peppers is who we heard about first. Do you guys know where they're going to do with him in this game? Do you know what position they're going to put him at?
Peppers turns, looking for the end zone. Touchdown! Jabrill Peppers has been everywhere.
To me, that is the uniqueness of Michigan's Jabrill Peppers.